Hi, I'm Lorie Marrero, and today's Clutter video tip is about garage floor options. Now, this isn't really anything to do with organizing per se, but people ask me this all the time because you've organized your garage, you want to make it look good too, and there's some really good functional reasons to think about what you want to do with your garage floor. So what we have done in this garage, this is my own garage, we did this 4 years ago. We used an epoxy kit that we bought at our local home improvement center. So this took about $300 for a 3-car garage, and it was about a 3 to 5 day process. So I want to explain how we did this, and then you can decide what options make sense for you. So what happened was we had a garage floor that had 6+ years of accumulated oil stains and other car fluids that are unknown, and then we also had spilled paint on the floor, a bucket of paint. It was dark green, it was horrible. So I got sick of looking at that all the time, and when you have your normal car fluids that get on the floor, they really do absorb into the concrete. So it's a good idea to do some kind of surfacing just to make it easier to clean. So we did this epoxy kit. What you do is the first day you clean it. And there's a product called Jasco that I highly recommend that helped us remove a lot of the paint that was on the floor. And then the kit comes with a detergent that you use to prepare the floor for the epoxy. So you do that the first day. You have to let that dry for 24 hours. Then you come back and you put the epoxy on. And you do that in sections. So you do one section, and then you put the optional plastic flakes on it. And so this comes in a can. It looks like a Parmesan can of grated Parmesan cheese. Basically, it has these little flakes in it with these holes, and then you just shake them out. And I have a picture here to show you what that looks like. So you do each section, shake on the little particles, and it gives a kind of a granite stone look to the finished product. Then you let that dry for 24 hours. You come back, and there's an optional clear coat that we did, and I think I would recommend doing that too. So that third day, you do the clear coat. And then you have to wait, I think, a couple more days, 1 or 2 days, before you can actually park a car on the surface. So it takes a while. You've got to have your garage completely clear for that amount of time, so you want to think about that, plan for that. And then at the end, you have a really good-looking garage floor. Here's a picture of it for you to see. And we have had some issues, as was predicted by some people, that they say this home improvement center do-it-yourself style of epoxy is going to have problems with what they call hot tire liftoff. And I have a picture here for you to see what that looks like. Yes, where we park the cars, the tires have lifted off pieces of the epoxy over 4 years. And for me, that's okay. The cars are usually parked there anyway, so you don't really see it. And it's still really easy to clean. All we have to do is kind of hose it out, sweep it out, and the oil stains don't collect like they used to. So it looks really good with minimal tire lifting. There are professional companies that come in and do a more professional grade epoxy, and they charge a lot more money. So like I said, this was about $300. My thought at the time when we did this project, I believe it was going to be $900 and upwards to do this 3-car garage. So that's why we elected to do it ourselves. There are other options. You can do tiling and also large mats that are created for a similar purpose. There's some pictures of it here for you on the screen, but you can make a choice based on the price and what works for you. We just found that for us, this do-it-yourself option was a good one. So I hope that your garage will be looking good very soon. It's that time of year. If you want some help with your garage project, we can do that in our member message board area for the price of a pizza. You have unlimited access to our team of organizing experts. You can find out more at clutterdiet.com/learn-more. See you next time, and may you always be happy and grateful for having more than enough.